Okay. Hello everyone. Hello everyone. Hello everyone. Say hello in the chat if you are watching. Otherwise, I won't know that you are watching. So let me close up like I have like 20 blenders open. Mm, then we can start a lot of stuff. Hmm. I changed a little bit from last time. Maybe next time I'll try to do a session every day so we know which day is best for more people. Usually it's Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and sometimes people cannot join on Friday, on Thursday. So I don't know. So we'll see. Maybe I'll do that experiment. Maybe I'll just chill stream. And I wanted to try something new in there. Discuss things basically. So yeah, so we can do that as well. So please say hi in the chat if you're watching, so I know who all are watching. So much stuff. Close. Much stuff. Good. Mm, close this one also. And I started making the last time, if you know, I have a video on my channel, like 5-step process for environment artists. People were asking for the document, also for the bootcamp document. So I'm preparing that one now for the video, and after that I will prepare the bootcamp demo also. So thank you very much for all who are making timestamps for the live streams. It's really helping. And again, like, if you have time, if you can do on some of the older ones, even if it's not related to the bootcamp, I would really appreciate it. A little bit time, and it will help me, you know, make the document faster. So I will have timestamps, so I will just break down so we know, kind of have FAQ what we covered in that. So if next time someone asks for something, like someone asked for rock sculpting recently, we can just simply send them that timestamp directly. So that will be, best for everyone. So if you have 10 minutes, 15 minutes, if you can do it on there, quickly going through and just timestamp like Milan did a really good job. Thank you very much, Milan. And that was awesome. Okay. And so um, let's do the drill as always. Let's start with simple thing. Okay, here is our academy page, as you guys know. So we have bootcamp here, which you have joined. I still forgot to send the message. Maybe I will send tomorrow now. Last week I did not send the message to everybody who have joined. So this is good. Like there are enough people, but it's good to have more. And here's our Discord server. You'll get link once you grab this also, and instruction also, the instruction how to go with the things. And do subscribe to our YouTube channel which you're watching right now, like the live stream, and do watch some of the videos if you can. It's gonna boost our channel a lot. And then if you Indian artist watching from here, do fill the salary survey. We are doing for the artists so they can know what they can get expect in the industry, and what how if they can have make better offers if they know what is it. And this is ask me anything, or portfolio review. And if you have interesting story or a pain point or something which you want to share your voice, I do art talks every week, which you can join also. And you can be anonymous also if you don't want to showcase your face or name. You can be totally anonymous also, but you can share your voice with me on our YouTube channel. So that there is a new episode every week is there, so do check it out on the YouTube channel. So let's just quickly have a look here. So here's our channel. So you see we have art talks basically and bootcamp, and there's a lot of stuff. Do watch a video, it's really support and gonna support me and grow. So that's out of the picture. Let's start with our church. I wish Milan and other guys would have been here, would have been awesome. Yeah, so let me get the Vikram. Definitely. So I'm opening up the pure ref we have, so I will show you what we have here. Okay, so again, if someone new is joining on, this was my old work, which I roughly sketched to showcase something new. Basically, remastering the old work, which is like from 2014, I believe, or 2000, I think 2015, I believe. This is so almost 10 years, right? It will be so much fun. So this is what I got from putting it into AI and telling making it beautiful. So this is good. And there's a lot of detail. This water and the bridge is simple, but we can make it um, as per our wishes if we want to change it. But yeah, we're gonna just work on church. And if I bring you here, so we had some thoughts, because this is a Stave church, which is in Norway, right? So this is like dragon scale tiles and wooden structure, and then some interesting stuff here. And also they have these they call it dragon architecture, which basically in the corners, basically you will see in here that there is this dragon, I think spitting fire. I don't know what it is exactly, but there is this. So this is called dragon architecture. So on the Viking houses also you will see something similar. So these are the sketches for this, and this is the another one. We can see high quality image. I have Google Map locations set up here, so we can see what this is. Okay, so we find it out, and I think I got try to look it for on Sketchfab also, so we can also do that. So let me go back, and here Sketchfab. This is my Sketchfab and Stave Church. I remember I saw it here. You see, so this is downloadable. See, life is awesome, and there is this 3D one. There is this is huddle uh, one, and there is this with basically with the detail. So basically, these all gonna help us build our church better, basically. And I'll just go through them to show you what it is. So this is awesome. This one is it totally looked like a dragon and a spitting fire, or like showing tongue to the god, basically. But like I love this this thing. I can show you quickly how you can make it in Blender also, or in the Substance Designer also, and the both of the things. In yeah, so we're gonna make a lot more detail in our church. I can make it from scratch. I usually don't make things from scratch, but we can make it for the sake of it. And this one is pretty simple. Mm, let's see what they have done here. And it looked like a face. It's pretty simple. Oh, this one seems scanned good, but uh, it's okay. Nice. I think this one was burned, maybe. Yeah, that was basically. But look at the crispiness. I don't want to get this crazy off. So this is the one we have in the reference. I think this is the largest one. Idol Stave Church. But it's beautiful. I love this one. This is also simple to different one, but it can give you idea like how you can basically it have this wooden texture here, and if you want to know how much they have used, this just can give you idea basically. You just click here base color, and where is the, I think they have turned off the material, I think texture inspection. But if you look at this, I would say like we have this little bit stone here, then this is wooden, and I believe if they have two different wooden one plank and one this one, then there is tiles. Oh, nice! They have added this here, nice. And then there is tiles, and for the walls they have again another one. Again, this is easily can be done in a Substance Designer, and also you can manually do it as well. Now this is a block out, and we can use that also. But we try to make it modular. I will show you. Basically, this was crisp. Okay. Yeah, it looked like eye and dragon head. So yeah, so that's sorted. There is some detail here, which is nice. Tiles. Ooh. Okay, so this one, oh, there are people also. Hmm. So this one seems fine as per our scale also. This is just block out. So good for study. This is for detail. Let's close this one. And this one is good also. And if yeah, these are all scanned, and I think this one is modeled more normal. This is scanned, this is also scanned, this is also scanned, and the most of them you'll find here are the scans only. The people scan basically, and it's good, good for us. I think there will be more stuff like this. So basically, you can come to Sketchfab and see stuff for inspiration or to learn about it. So let me see. There is a it's an interior. Hmm. See, this one is good. Like this, I have exact. This is like more model. So interior also is here. Good for us. So now we know how it look from inside. Although we will find it on Google Photos also, but this is good. Okay. This is good. If we want to make interior, if we because if I want to make this church it on its own gonna be a whole project. So I'll rather I have to skip everything else and just focus on this. If you want to make interior also, although like it is still a big project on stone. Although like I found this God of War stuff also, which is like kind of dragons den. Like basically they keep dragons here, like horses stable, but we can make our own. There is basically different design in the walls, different type of walls and roofs, right? And yeah, we can mix and match if we want to, right? Simply. So this is the fidelity we need to achieve. Basically, if I say we need to achieve like this is something like this, I would like to achieve as an art style, but let's stick true to the things. Okay. So let's get back here, and we I think merged all the pieces before, which was sad. Should I? But it's okay. Now we know. it's there. So what we have to do, we know this is stone wall, this one, and we had I believe if you want to make two layers, or basically all the scales, or maybe like wooden here and the scales on top, like this thing. Okay, there is a wooden, and then there is, scales on top, and in the front we have these jagged, this design trim, basically you can call, and then we have this tiny dragon sitting here as well, which is awesome. And some repeating things, basically. So I believe this one could be better, because there's some interior visible. But if we want to hide the interior totally, we can simply use something more solid. Let's see if we have more solid. And these are sketches, so let's not go with it. This one also have holes. This have holes. This one is fully solid, but this do not look exactly like this also. And which other church we have? We can look at there also. Want to see if everything have this one. They have made modeled solid. Hmm. Yeah, this one. I think this one, William Foucher, if you know, is a great lighting artist, great YouTube channel. If you want to learn more rendering and lighting, that's awesome. This one is good. This gives us a slight. Maybe we can skip the pillars and make the front directly with the wooden simply. And on the side we have this detail, which we saw on the other place. We have scan also, but we can simply make a trim and place on alternative plank maybe to showcase. Maybe they need this altier here specifically because the other side is simple. This pillar have more details, so basically we can maybe do the pillars, maybe we do alternate these things, maybe this bottom trim. So we'll see how we want to. And definitely we need to make this dragon scale tile here and here, so we have more variation. Okay, so this is good. And why this is simple, I would like to have similarly dragon scale on top also. Okay, okay, so for now we need something for place holding, so we'll look for, I will go to our all-time favorite texture heaven, and I recently found a raw catalog. Yeah, so which is good, it's really good. Like if you guys want to use, if I search wood now, and we'll have old wood board, and there is good, we can make easily make planks out of it. Like even if we find flat wood which is good like this, let me see how these are. Even if we get these flat ones, we can change the colors, and we can simply add lines in some such designer easily. Nice. There is no filter. There should be filter on top too. Oh, this is good. This is floor, but we make it wall. Hmm. Look at this crispiness. Love it. We don't need that many. I'm just opening it up. So we only use one quickly. I think this is from Texture Heaven already. I think they send back and forth. This is from Texture Heaven. Definitely, I've seen them before. And less roof. Something like that for placeholder. Again, this is for placeholder. We'll replace it. I'll show you how we can make it in there. We have thatched roof also if you want to use that. And there is this roof tiles which is looks cool. And sometimes we find, remember somewhere, I think they have SBSCR also. If you find, like, let's see, and there are some free resources which we can mix and match. Oh, there is this one. Okay, this tile is there. Wood we have already. Let's stone. Even these granite stones we can have. We can scale them up and we can make the texture also. It's not biggie. Like these rocks also we can use, but don't want to waste too much. Hello, Rodrigo. No worries. I also was late because I was having dinner. No worries. Just having fun. And like I really wish if there was a filter. Even this coarse gravel we can make mix and match. But I'm definitely sure there is stone wall. So there is one. Even I also have on my sketchfab if you don't know. So if you go here, I have some stone walls. Yeah. So you can use this one also. This is good. And if you want to know how I scanned, it was really easy also. Like there's nothing specific I done. Just click bunch of photos and just put it into reality capture. And it just give you crisp stuff. And then people gonna judge you like, what are you doing? Why are you clicking photo? And yeah, this is yeah. But it was good. Like I enjoyed it basically. This one. Yeah, it's not fully detailed, but it's like from distance nice. Here I made it tileable. Basically from this, and made it more crisp also. You might see. And yeah, the other one is also good. This one I was proud of it. Actually. And this was like quick also. Like I just walked across and I see this one was not tileable, so I made it tileable. If you want to learn this whole process, I can show one day how to scan and make it tileable fully. And I think like everybody should be scanning because there is a lot of surface. And then you basically donate to these guys, like, or this raw scan, raw catalog, or our friendly texture heaven guys. Where is texture heaven? Yeah, here. So maybe donate to them. I have course on photogrammetry after this normal. Like you don't need a course basically. You can. You can send me a link. I will have a look at it and see how it is. But it's mainly just get your hands dirty basically. Surely there is like a lot of, I bought like all the equipments and everything, but most of the time I find it handy when it's overcast and you just go around with the phone. It's much more easier than a camera light and filter pulled. I know you need crisp data, but for me I'll say like you can get a good result out of your phone. Like use like colors does not matter that much. If the result is good, like even I've been asked in the interview also, like, see, like, look at this, it look exactly the same for, like, I don't know, you don't have this much level of detail, but I can definitely take it to substance designer and simply add this tiny detail from color or add it on top of it. Because if I just show you, oh, this was plan here, see, it have bunch of detail. Okay. And I did not process it something fully, but it's good enough. I don't think like the over detail you can have a micro detail on top, basically using substance designer, or you can overlay anything. Like basically, if I overlay sand on top of it, it will totally look crisp than this one. Yeah, so the color will look crisp, even the normal. Like I can get bitmap to normal. I know there is AO and everything is there, and if you use camera light with Polaroid filters, you will remove the light also. I will tell you, uh, William Foucher, miss might have Okay, that's good. Good. This guy, this guy for lighting, for photogrammetry. You don't need any course. This guy have done it already. Like what I'm doing it, he have made it like so good. Look at this. He already scanned the Stave Church long time back, right? It's like it for me. It will take time. Like he made it so beautiful, basically. So he scanned this whole church, right? And yeah, so basically explain a lot of stuff. And if you go to his channel, and I was like quality stuff, and there is some so many for scanning without artifacts like this one, and scanning the other side of the object. Basically, all the scanning stuff is here, and also uh, yeah, lighting, rendering, making scene, good stuff, all good stuff basically. So you can just drink all his videos, and then just you are good, all good. Yeah, this one is good. Like it was, see, this is like oldest Tavid church. I remember after when I started, I remember I saw somewhere. So he's also there. They scan the whole stuff. It's crazy. It's crazy. Okay, maybe I should check if they have just did the model. See, so there is this easy fog and stuff. You have these plugins also, and but all good. Okay, so William Voucher present it to you. Okay. So yeah, let's get back to our wooden stuff. So this one is, oh damn, that's too small. 10 centimeter. Nope. Why? Too small stuff. This is 1 meter, 2 meter, good. Zero point 0.5 not needed. Zero point 0.5 don't have any. It's 1 meter, 2 meter, 1 meter. We can tile it twice. This is in there. See, this from Texture Heaven. Looked like it was because I've seen it before. So 2.5 meter is the really good scan. So let's get this one. It's from also, it's 2 meter is good, and we can. Hmm, okay, it remembers. So zip is ARM, DirectX, diffuse. I think these are the one we need. Okay, coach. This we don't need. Okay, we will do. Is it from there also? Oh, it's a texture can. This is 1 meter, so we'll get one. And this we don't need. It's okay. And rock walls. Good. Okay. It's from there. It doesn't matter. We can change the color. Definitely. It's there. That's what I love about it. They do the scale and then they do color checking and everything. All good stuff. But like it need time to do. Hello Vikram. Hello, hello. Um Rodriguez said overcut is best, but is good hack. Yeah, I know. Like this covering up. Like there is this disc also come there which you fold it and it just open up to become so big. That one is good also. Reflector basically, like which they use to reflect on top of a character, but you use the other side of it, which is flat, so you can basically cover up the light. But it's a pain. And if you're doing alone, then it is more. Okay, let me get to the blender. Okay, so if we remember in there, so now these are all modular pieces. So Yeah, so these are all modular pieces. So maybe we can skip the modularity, okay, if we want to. But I showcased it to showcase that we can make stuff using modular stuff. But if we want to, we can stick to it. And yeah, we can keep grinding ourselves. And this one will be, I think, this dragon head we can separate out. Okay. So this dragon we can separate out. I think this dragon, maybe we can keep it on top of here, and we need a cross here. Where's my lovely stuff? Yeah, in the front there is this, and there's basically these layers basically make it more interesting. I have front and back for this. If you look at this, so in the first layer they have this. So we don't have multi-layer here. Maybe we can develop it, but we make it more smaller on the top. But is it matching our concept? Let me see. If we just stick to our concept art, then we have this, and then we can have scales starting from here. Again, normal scales, or maybe scales all over here and here also. That will be cool. And then roof tiles here. So let me just quickly bring in the textures into the folder. Then I will do. If you have any question, then let me know. Church, we already have. Wait. We already have something in there. See, wood is here. Rock wall is here. We already have. So we are good. This is for the other one. So we have. So I think this is the one when we imported it Unreal. So I'm gonna use all the same. So for this one, let me see if we imported the wall. Let me get back, and this one I need displacement. I'll take PNG. Okay. I'll show you why I need it. Okay. Just give me a second. You look at beautiful church for now. I think it's the same. So hmm, let me rename it quickly. I know I'm doing basically EX. And if you remember, we have changed our naming from 1A to A1 to 1A because reasons I explained before also. So it'll be okay, cool. So now we go to shading. Maybe we should just like we did to the our bridge, we can do something similar here as well. So if I show you what I mean, if I create, we name it, okay, and then I'm gonna create, and this one is, we'll do the box mapping, and this have rotation. We cannot apply the rotation because this one is, and I think this one we can remove, and we can apply these UVs. We can't because there is a rotation, so it is causing problem in there. But we have assigned, and I believe this is a good scale basically in here. Yeah, so it have topology in here. So what I'm gonna do, make equal size cubes as per the width also. Good. So then once it's mapped, we can use our, so simply subdivision surface. You can keep it before also, it's gonna map it accordingly. Yeah. Or you can maybe say one simple, and then you can duplicate it to make it caramel color. So now once you have this thing, and then after you can use displace, and displace is, you simply can use a texture, and we have textures, wall rock. Again, like I'm just showcasing how your textures can help you get your stuff easily. And height map, and rather than local we say UVs, definitely too strong, but we keep it here. Now you see we have some mesh, like if I can increase it to get more fidelity in there, and we don't need to keep it this much. And once we say okay, this look good, and have enough detail, maybe I make it 0.1 to give more depth. And the fun part is I can simply select the bottom, extrude it below, and let me add. So now it just work, because we have projected the UVs. It do not work on others because, yeah, reasons, because it's rotated also, and also this instance modifiers do not. We can simply apply the modifiers, but might not work. Let's try, and we select the last one, and we select copy modifiers. See, it tries to, but it do not work because, as I said, because it's rotated, and we might have to break and link again. And first I'll select, why it's not selecting this one, and I will extrude. Yeah, so here, so it don't look good odd on the corner, and we can basically, blend like this, like two bricks, corner to corner. Okay, so this is basically is here, right? Like you might see like it's too much topology, like I can add another one, it look more crisp, and I can increase this. to look more violent. And then we can have decimate. Hello Sine, welcome. And we can say 0.1, and it will tell us how much it is. You can see it in the opposite. It's like 73,000, and we can see the wireframe how much it is. This much. And Unreal is fully capable of handling stuff. It's like one mesh, so Unreal will be happy for this. So if we want to go more lower, we can go. So it came back to simple shape, but it's really procedural now, and we're using some modifier. We have it. Maybe we just need to just write a script basically based on it. It's gonna take displacement from here material and just assign it here. It will be much fun. That's a nice idea to write a script basically to do the same procedure basically based on it. Now we have it, and what we can do is basically this is direct text, so we need to separate, or we can take for now we can take curve and take grab, and I can make it opposite. This is like I'm just converting it to nope, like that. Normal map. No. Okay. And let's look at video. And what is done? Look at this. You get basically 3D shape also, but you get the material also. Okay? So this is how you basically can do most of the pieces, like even the wooden wall. Like if you need more geometry, you can do your modular pieces. And I know the topology my wise might seems off, but if it's closed geometry, Unreal is happy basically. And also, it's not just applied to your mesh. Your UVs also need to be properly. So it's best to do the UV project and apply it, then do the rest of. So at least keep the UV space one single mesh also. But it's good. I hope it give you a confidence basically. So we can break the thing, or we can make a larger piece also. Like imagine if I show you, if you need to break the link from this, so you can click and can, yes, anything works in there. Like it's like you have to bring the solution. So this is basically I have used this in the past in the studio. I will join these two. So when you have scan, I will tell you exactly where you can use it. So when you have scan, all right, and then you have to process the scan, and then we decimate it, and then we bake the detail on top of the scan, right? So that's how we get the global image. So if it can work there, and why can't you make your own? And I have used this in my portfolio also before. I will show you just in a minute. Okay. So now if I do this, this surely tiling, but because we had assigned all these, now we got a stone wall, quick and easy, right? So that's why the proceduralism is awesome. And if you need to make some changes, you can simple. Okay. If you need to twist it and stuff like that, you can assign. I would say like I will assign the UV project now. Where it is? Okay, here. Okay, so I will just turn off the displays for now because where it is. Okay, does it hide the UVs also? Okay, here. Okay, so it's here. So what we can do, we can simply, unwrap normally also. Come on. Why there is ghost mode? And we are selected from here, and lastly this, and we can mark as seam, select, unwrap, unwrap. Now you got a single mesh. You can rotate like this, or like this maybe. Let's see. We have this, and then we can simply scale it by some. Why does it not work? I need to download a new script. Maybe it do not work in this version. So if I just simply scale and match roughly how big it is, and then we can move. Now we can slightly, you know, rotate to get. And if you, it's just crazy. You don't need to, but like to, warp the UVs also. Like if you feel like, okay, this is repeating, you can add a cut also and map it, but don't do too much. And let me just make it straight again. So this seems good, and I will, put the displacement again. And yeah, we can simply now select this one. If I turn on copy modifier, now it's gonna, make it optimized also. And take time because it's heavy. Okay, so while we are back, I will show you the long time back I used this here, and even here also I've used, and here also have used same technique I'm using from here. This log is made the same way. This wall is made the same way. This because this is the texture I used on a simple mesh, beveled mesh, and added simply stock wall and then decimated it simply, right? And in this one, these rocks, all the rock shapes, and even the castle bridge made the same way. Like I made this current bridge, I made the same way. All the rocks are made in the same way. Here, this path was made in the same way. So basically, I made this in designer, then displaced. Basically, I think I made this in ZBrush that time. So displaced it and then decimated it, and then you get the low poly mesh. And then I, beveled it and mapped it on the same texture basically. So yeah, so something similar techniques I'm using from long time in different tools basically. So yeah, that's good to use it. So I believe this is optimized also. This is also okay. So yeah, that's uh pretty much for adding detail in there. Like if I try to do something similar for the wall also, we can do it, but let's continue with the modeling. I hope you don't get bored. So let me add those missing textures. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to quickly gonna assign all the material on top of it to see how it look. Okay, and then we gonna continue polishing the geometry and add details where it needed. And it's modular. I want to keep it, but in deep inside, I really want to make it fully unique. And don't want to get too much into details. Wood. Mm-mm. This is the one. Wall wood. Same. So we already have it and it's converted. And I will download it again from here. I will download its. Okay, this one was displacement maybe. We don't need to this one because we already have it, and we can simply get it. So I will skip this one. So we already have it. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna come back to this one. We come to here. Yeah. And we still need to change the name. We used it. So now, and this one also is rotated, might not work. This one, let's assign the same. Don't crash. Why is it taking so long? Should not take that long usually. And how big the texture was? It was 2 meters, so which is good. And we have 3 meter, and we have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. We have 12. 18 it should be for 3 meter. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 18. Good. And yep, so this is basically it, and I believe this is, we'll manually change the color later on. But yeah, normal map. And I think this is, again, this is direct text, so we can simply copy, paste. Yeah, now, so like if we had a unique mesh, I would have just simply did it on all the body and then just simply mapped it. Would have been so much easier for me to do all the stuff. But now we have to, play with it a little. See, maybe I will bring this here, and we have this one. And lastly, I'll take, oh, crispy. Love it. Which one should I take? These are definitely tile protection. They have damages in there in the mesh, I believe, because these are, you can see there are these chip ops. Do we want to go this crazy? That will be so crazy, We can make this pillar, and this design is there. Where is that? That did not make a dragon head on top. I will take this one. Okay, so this is our inspiration. So we'll focus on these basically. So this is like without any plank. So this can be model. I wanted to see how it looks from the front. Like if I bring here, we have some stairs. So we make our stairs, and there is some. So what we can do, we can make some design here. So let's start detailing things. Yeah. So let's go in the model only. I will. Did I do a mistake? Duplicating this. Okay, let it duplicate. Okay. And I forgot to record, but it's okay. It's live streaming. I'll start recording now. Okay. And I'll show you the chat also. So Hosine asked, by the way, please, I have joined the bootcamp for the environment. I think I do not have full access to the feedback on the Discord server. Hosine, what you can do is you can go to the topnet page. When you grab it, you get a link. On that link have all the instructions. It's pretty easy. So I will tell you. Okay. So you, when you are in there, okay, you come to join the bootcamp. Let me share. Okay. You come to Discord server. Okay. So let me find you also. If you are here, I can give you access also. But what you can do, you can come here, and there is join the bootcamp. Okay. And click on this. It will give you access to the this bootcamp. Okay. That's it. Easy peasy. But if you have grabbed it from there, it's there. Maybe the emoji is missing, but it says. That's how you have to join. That's fun. I'm trying to automate it more as much as I can. But this is how it is. Okay. So it's duplicated. And quickly, let's start modeling. Definitely, as I said before, it takes time. That's why I want to do more sessions, so basically we can have one more. So if I wanted to, I should have taken a simple box only. Like it would have been much easier. Mesh cube. Let's make it. If you want to keep it this big, we can keep it. Let's bring it here. So if we roughly see in our, it's slightly bigger than those, so it's fine. 2 meter is fine. So if the roughly step is 20 centimeter, which is how to know, is stair step height. Okay, is around 20 centimeter. Okay, and horizontal is 25 centimeter. Okay, and once we have what we can do, we can just in y I will make it 25. So this is like one step. And then if it's 20 centimeter, this is 2 centimeter. That means there will be 10 steps. I will add 9. Maybe we make 8 only. So let's, we can make it larger also. Now let's make larger ones. Okay. And here I will make it 30. Now we just need to select extrude 30. Repeat Shift R. Yep, we don't need more. I think it's because it's gonna be underground. It doesn't matter. Yeah. See, and we put it at the bottom, display, rotation, and this pivot. Why pivot is not visible here? It should show the origin. Is it off somewhere? Yeah, here. Yeah, now it's better. Okay, so this is here, and we can do the same thing. We can do. Why it takes so long? Maybe because we have awesome dense meshes inside, and now we just simply select this one. It's already mapped. Select this one, link, and copy modifiers. Look at that. And decimate. If I just turn it off. Ooh, why it's squeezed? To understand, here it's good on the sides. Here it is because we did not add geometry. Now it will have. Okay, it look ugly. Okay, so what we're gonna do, I'm gonna turn off displays and other things. UV project I'm gonna turn off. I'm gonna do it manually. Let's try one thing. Select all, unwrap. Do we have spherical projection? Yes. Let's see what happens. And I'm gonna select and link, copy material, link materials. Ah, oh come on, it's not that heavy. Would have been easier to just assign it. This is how it is. Let's do it again. Spherical projection. Hmm. Just see how it is. Uh, I'm just checking what gonna happen. Okay, so let me make it UV. No, don't look that good. I was just trying, like if it gonna work badly. I'll show you. Waitly, and let's do this. This back face we don't need, but let's just keep it. Mark seam. I'm not gonna put seam here. Let's see if it can unwrap. And there is minimum stretch also, which do something like this. And on scale 5 to see how big it is. Okay. I did it because like it will continue everywhere. So if I turn on this, you get something and you get some, see, like it's continuing. It's not continuing exactly, but when you displace it, why it's not, okay, it displays, but ugly. But it's fun. It's fun. I'm having fun with it. When you see, you get a continuation of things. But it's doing in the normal poking up. just fine. You see, you get quickly. Uh, and I will do HSL. Okay, yeah. So if we can turn these off, let's try doing stuff. I'll try unwrap. If I do this unwrap and other unwrap, I think this one was the best. And if we want to, make it less stretchy, let me make these two cuts on top and bottom. It will open up a little. Okay, good. Yeah, so let's just go with that. Roll with it. Yeah, I know it do not look best, but it's okay. It's fun. And we can make these steps are smaller also. I believe we should make them longer in general, so it look good, but it's okay. And I want to reduce the displacement also. Okay, so now they look like more. So now why I did that to get this. Yeah, and that's side flow. It actually kind of working. This angle does not work, but like this front, you know, this transition. You say that the tiny slab is on top, and this looks nice to me. And these corners do not look that bad also, which we released. We can try releasing the whole thing and we'll see how it looks. And just give me a second, we can see totally see that also. So if I why it get turned on, I don't want this. Select this one, mark seam. This is the last thing, and then we can move on. Oh, I forgot to unwrap. Let's do normal unwrap so it make it straight. And also not bad. And the side will get these some seam and ugliness here and there, like this. But I think we can improvise. Why? Yeah, here's pass through is on. Okay, good. And we optimize it. Simply. So this it also look relate to same thing, and then we can simple put here. So now we have stairs, and just need roof tiles. So let me export that in our texture. Roof tiles we have also, but it's different one, which I want is mine. Yep. So less color roughness. Hmm. Just quickly bring it in. So if we select this one, yeah, maybe I'll use the both of them so to drive my stuff, because in our this thing is, this seems also made of wood, no? Do not seems like made of tiles. It's also wood. Then we can use the similar detail. Yeah. This one was cool because this is smaller and this is big. And I like the God of War one, which is like poking out more than this thing. We can do it procedurally as well, like this. This is basically you make and put multiple pieces. This is good. We can look at this as overall. We can take the mesh and then we put moss on top of it as well, like blending material. It's here, broken variation. This is good actually. So nice. We can add this one as interest, but we don't need to because it's from a tribe. And now we can add a wooden one. We can put a new one. We can call it wall scales. Add, we call it roof scales. Yeah. Scales like the dragon skin scales, those chips. And now we have roof here. This one, and as we need to convert this one. Yeah, and this one, is it rotated? Not so. Let's quickly do this. It might not work because it's diagonal, so it's projecting on top, so it might not fully work. But let's see. I can unwrap it also. So see, this do not fully work. So simply uh, unwrap and you can cube projection, and you can give cube size here. And we have 2 meter texture, then you can say okay, that's big. Yeah, and if you have 1 meter, you can say one. Yeah, two. And basically, once you have not scale to mount, but it's okay. And now this one we need to rotate these ones, and it's simply you can turn on this sync and you select and you say okay, rotate. So it's in the correct direction. So this is for the roof, and these faces need to have the other one. So the wall scale is here. I can name it. Mm, okay, and assign this one. And for this, we can use the same normal to normal. Is it like two grayscale? Why it's not changing the? Okay, we can do is color ramp simply, much easier. So now we can simply pick a color. Okay, and for the dark, we can pick something dark, just to basically get it. I know it's the same, but for the look and feel, basically. Now you see, you have this scale here, which should be and link object data, and this is gone. This one have rotation. There must be another one on the behind. Okay, so these are all linked. So why this did not work? That's weird. It's rotated in Y. That's a weird. Unwrap cube projection 4 and select link materials, and we got both of them. Now these unwrapping on these unique might help, and as well these also. So now we got it. You see, everything is updating. So we just need to this one. Good. This is good as well. Okay, just the placeholder. Yeah. So this is good. Now just to map the walls. So it seems good, and all these walls, I think these one have remove it. Okay, so these are all automatically transferred. And I'm doing 4 again because everywhere we are using 4 as basically textual density wise. It just help us to keep the scale of all the UV same. Yeah, this one's not aligning, this one, so just need to move. Maybe just roughly, let me match it with something like that. But technically we need to map it exactly with the cracks, so it match perfectly, but overall it's fine. This one have reject, we'll turn it off. Maybe we can make it smaller. I think this one will be a little smaller compared to the front one, so maybe we need to make that bigger. Okay, all good. And we have this one, we can assign the roof scales, unwrap, looks good. So all good. Select all these pieces. Okay, need to okay, all that's good. Okay. And these walls we can definitely assign the scales material if we want to. Wall scales, they have linked materials, so we can, okay, they're instances, so yeah. So for now it's okay, like we can do it. Once we remove the instances we can definitely do it. Now we have different things here. We can either make these separate planks, or we can make it simply textured, so all up to us. Again, that's what I said, like if we had a unique mesh, would have been much easier for us to uh, control everything, right? As it's start to get crazy soon. And we need to make a separator. What are separator? If I show you in our church, this ones, so we need this separator basically. And we have these pillars which we are missing, and which help us, cover up some of our dirty stuff as well. So is it continuing based on this? This wall is flat, and on top of that we have pillars, and we have some pillars here, and they have some extrusion, and I love this thing. So before we get into detail, I will show you we have a little bit time, so we don't have much time, but I will end you up with, we can next time, tomorrow also we can sit and we can continue with detailing with this. But I will and leave you with this add-on called GrabDoc. Yeah. So if I show you what GrabDoc is, GrabDoc Blender, and we'll use this one to showcase you how you can make. Wait. So GrabDoc is basically, oh man, like how many? So it's basically you make this thing and give you camera, you can bake it on a flat texture, right? So imagine you're making tileable texture, and then you can do this, and we're gonna do it similarly. We can make basically uh, the flat plane, okay, and then we're gonna simply bake it. So if I show you how, simply mesh plane, you have it, and or you can simply not like this, you get to geometry nodes. Where is it? Not this one. Okay, this one. Yeah. So what you can do, you can create geometry node setup also. Okay. uh I believe so. I don't remember what ZBrush grab talk to. Okay, wait. ZBrush. Yeah, so GrabDog in ZBrush, do it create, alpha instances like that? That is true. Yeah, so you can convert basically textures live. So basically you have this thing and you can GrabDog and you get this as new alpha. So something like that, but it's not it's basically grabbing dog, but it's kind of baking basically on the mesh. So similar to ZBrush is making that alpha, but you can make all the maps, different maps also in here. So if I just show quickly, cube is here, scale 0.1 and scale 0.6, slightly down. Okay, so we got this. Okay, now there is easy way for doing it is array. Okay, so array is should I make it? Okay, I made it opposite. Okay, like that. Okay, and you can keep it relative, is totally fine, and we can say, and you can make it. Now we'll make it here. You can put it, you can make it exact size if you want to make it. Z does not matter, and let me turn it off. It's 2020, which is good, so we know how many we need. Okay, so like I made it 11, so it tile basically, and then we can either add another one. So if I add another one and I make it 1 on the X, so it gives you this, and we can add slight 0.1 is too much. 0.05, yes, 0.05 is working. Okay, so now we got this, and this one is too much. I would say 0.5 is too less. 0.8. Okay. Okay, I just want it to be half here. Okay, so 0.75. Okay, almost like slide values we can match. Now to make it work, I will match it this, and then I can increase, and this I can do constant better. It's weird. This value, oh, it have scale value. That's why. That's why. Because it should not. Basically, we have values. So, and it is 20, so we can set 10. Okay. Right. So we have, if we think this is the bake plane at the bottom, this will be in there. So and we are making it from single piece, and I can simply scale it or insert it much better. Okay, so we have something like this. Okay, so if I, so what grad docs does, it add a camera. Where is the camera? Okay, we have a camera. And if we look through camera, where it is looking, where is it? Here, it's looking down. Then why does it look on the other way? Do we have multiple cameras? Yep. Okay, make it activate this one. Now we are looking down. Nice. And you can, increase the field of view and set it up or make it orthographic. And if I match it with the plane below, and you can simply look in the normal, simple like that. Okay. So what it does, it just give you a, a view of this thing. Now the fun part begins. Okay, so this is, again, we have control over it. So we say, okay, this is okay, we can do the bevels and everything before also, and reduce the bevel. I can bevel before also or after. Let's just keep it like this. And yeah, and initiating, you have hardened normals. And lastly, now put displace. We're gonna literally make it go berserk, but we need clouds, and you can decrease, so just to add the variation, and you can have it on a certain axis, on x or y. So then if you increase decrease, so you see you can add variation. So this is like x variation, y, sorry, and you duplicate this one and you say, okay, I only want in x. You can simply do that variation. So we get the variation basically, and then you can add a material on top of it, increase the subdivision, and have decimation. So basically, when you're going to look from top down, this is what it is. It's going to give you a normal map. Then you can assign a color. You can do procedural system in here also, and then you can bake it basically. So this basically you get a roof tile of basically thing, right? And this is something similar we do in there also. Yeah, pretty much. And in Geometry, you can randomize it really easily also. Okay, so you don't need to do that much, but it's That's is mostly is, right? So we'll continue with this tomorrow. Okay. And we can have a few sculpting tile, and then we can, array them based on different places. Okay. And that's basically in that. So yeah, so it's pretty much it for today, and we'll continue with it tomorrow. I promise, because I really want to continue work and add details. I'm really excited to add the details in the church, how we see it. So at least in the model we have some details and look. I will not keep it modular. Maybe it's a little bit difficult to arrange it. We can break it apart later on, but I would say like making it unique make more sense, because it have more unique pieces than normal church, and we can have more details also, more roof layers we need to add, we can add it. So yeah, so we'll make it unique mesh, and it will be easy and quick to use, and then we add all the details we see in here, these ones. Okay. So these trims and this dragon cross, all these will be much easier and quicker with this thing, because this will be the whole mesh, and I need to make a locally mesh around, and then I can map it and just simply just leave it to on the displacement. So we'll get more detail in here, and these one all thing we can model. So these are like the singular planes are diagonal. Same thing is here, like some diagonal planks are placed, and these pillars and everything we can make. So tomorrow we're going to continue with this, and then Thursday, basically back to back session we have, and the Thursday we can have feedback session on this thing. But you can ask questions tomorrow also, like if you have. Okay. So yeah, so that's pretty much it for today, and I hope this was nice, or you learn something new. I know I follow some same type of things, and maybe I need to focus on something more closer. Look for the church. There are some graves and stuff like that in the reference, so we can add that also. So yeah, so that's it for today, and thank you very much for joining in today, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.